you? How's it going? Oh my goodness. So I just wanted to say, as someone that loves routine and plans and scheduling and everything being in its perfect little category, what I'm about to say might come as a shock and a surprise. But here's a question. What if we changed up our routines? Frightening, right? For those of us that love the security, the comfort, the productivity of having specific routines, it's scary to let go of that routine, myself more than included. And one of the things I noticed was I was getting so rigid in my perfect little routine. And I was so afraid to break it. And I was having such a low the other day. I was just really having this major pandemic, what is that called? Pandemic fatigue. Like, I was just done. I was throwing a tantrum like a child. And this random thought occurred to me that I haven't been out of the house in quite some time. And I have this one little coffee shop that's a half a mile from our house, and I love this coffee shop. It's super cute. It's just really darling and special and small, and I love it. But you're not able to like take up space and work there because COVID, right? And that's one of the things I love to do is like work in a coffee shop, and I haven't been able to do that in over a year. And so, or I guess in about a year, neither here nor there. But I just decided, crazy thought, what if instead of working out, I walked to the coffee shop, got a chai latte, and walked home? I decided to change my routine. And what I learned in changing my routine is it took like this pressure cooker lid that I put on almost every single day on myself, and just let out the steam, because it was something different, something new, and all of a sudden it felt like my brain, my mind, all of it was going, whoa, what's happening? What's happening? What's going on here? What's going on here? Something new, alert. And then it opened up like this whole world of creativity, because it just took that one little thing to make me get out of my routine and do something that sounded so fun that I hadn't allowed myself to do in so long. And it was this tiny little thing that seemed to inspire so much creativity in my mind out of seemingly nowhere. And just by shifting that routine, by changing things up a little bit just for one day, I was able to feel inspired, feel creative again, and take myself out of that low. I took care of myself. And by taking care of myself, I was able to do my job better, to be a better friend, to be a better wife, a better daughter, a better puppy mom. I was able to be better to myself. By being better to myself, I was able to be better to other people. And breaking out of your routine sometimes, it took 40 minutes for me to walk back there and back and get a coffee and stand in line, listen to a podcast. That 40 minutes changed the trajectory of my entire day. I was more productive, I was clearer-headed, I felt inspired and excited, and it was all because I decided to put myself first and do something different than what the normal expectation for my day was. So my thought is, if we find these little openings to change our routines, that a half hour at night, a half hour in the morning, 10 minutes in the middle of the day, listening to an old song that makes our heart happy, I think it opens us up to finding and feeling inspiration and feeling creative. And it also sends a signal out to the universe that if we're going to put ourselves first, that all of these things that we've been pushing so hard for will more naturally come our way. And even if not immediately, it'll make it easier to do it while you're waiting, because it takes some of that pressure off. I can't tell you what it was. I am not a scientist or a doctor, but switching the routine up jolted something in me that brought me so much joy out of the blue. And literally that happened all because I walked half a mile. Well, I walked a mile, I guess. I walked a mile and got a chai tea latte. So, you know, treat yourself. That is what I'm going to say. Treat yourself. Whatever that means to you, whatever that is, you let me know how you're doing it. Okay? All right. I love you. I'm thinking about you. Mwah. And I'm sending big hugs. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.